Hey guys, welcome to our first podcast, and it is me, Jonah, and
it's me, Tyler.
And today's the first episode, and we will be doing the game of what would you do if I'll announce the first 5 and he'll announce the second 5, and basically after we give each other's opinions, the other person that announced it will say theirs.
We'll keep it short and give it about a minute and 30 seconds apiece for each response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first one would be, what would you do if your crush was dating your best friend?
Oh, wow. Well, if my crush was dating my best friend, wow, that's good. I would actually probably be okay with it. Probably just because, they're my friend, and if that's the way the cookie crumbles, oh well. So, I would have to just deal with it.
I would probably internally be pretty mad, but it depends. If my best friend's like a loser, then I'd be like, oh yeah, congratulations. But if he's like all popular and everything,
well, if he's a loser, then why would he be your best friend? Right? So, yeah. Would you beat him up over it?
No, I wouldn't like tell him. I'd be like mad at him, but not tell him about it.
Well, maybe if he was like being a jerk about it, saying like, "Oh yeah, whatever," like, or if he just saw it as like no big deal, then you should probably like say to him like, "Yo, man, like if it's not a big deal to you, it might be a big deal to me." So, yeah.
And the second one would be, what would you do if your best friend lost your parents' wedding ring?
Oh God. Oh, that's bad. Well, I don't even think it would leave their finger, but if it did,
while they're sleeping, maybe.
Yeah, most likely.
Dropped it down the drain.
Yeah,
Of the shower.
Yeah, Stuart Little style. I would probably just, I would back him up. Just say, it was an accident. We were fooling around or something. But if it was intentional, I would also own up to it, because it's better just to be honest in the end of it.
First of all, if they did have my parents' wedding ring, I'd be like, okay. And if they did it on purpose, I'd be like, and I'd kind of tell them, and then they'd, they'd be really mad.
Yeah, most likely.
Yep, that's a given. But if they did it on accident, yeah, I'd tell them, but
yeah,
I don't know. It's like, that's a big deal. You can't replace that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No matter what, they're going to be so mad at your friend.
Yeah.
Okay, and now from we're getting to more difficult ones to answer. What would you do if a zombie apocalypse happened?
Dead end references.
Haha.
Yeah. Alright, most likely I would hit Walmart first, because Walmart has the canned goods, and that's pretty much all you need. You don't need clothes. So, well, actually, you kind of do, because why not?
Yeah.
You wouldn't run around naked in a zombie apocalypse. Yeah, so yeah, you'd probably want to hit Walmart first, get those canned goods and bottled water. Don't go for Gatorade, honestly. It's going to go bad, so what's the point? So yeah, hit those places. Then hit, Walgreens or something, because then you want to get, medicine and stuff. Food, medicine, and water are your main things. And then just go back to your house, lock your doors and stuff. Don't let anyone in. And all that good stuff. Stay away from the city.
I would not hit Walmart first. I would probably, first of all, all of us live, around in the neighborhood, so I'd probably get, Tyler, Kayla, Dylan, and everybody. And our friend Kayla, who, I don't think you know, she recorded a few things for us in Dead End, and her mom works at the CDC, so I think we would all probably hitch a ride there, even though it went badly in The Walking Dead. Whatever, that's life, and that would probably be the best way to go. And
no, actually, Jonah, on a bonus note, it would actually be pretty funny if you were to kill the most annoying person and use them as live bait. That would be funny, yeah.
That would be funny, but you'd feel like a murderer. You'd be like, I can't live with myself anymore.
I'd see it like a joke.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not bad like that. Okay.
Well, yeah, I I would go to Walmart after and everything, and then do all that afterwards, because at first everyone's gonna have that idea. Next thing you know, you're stuck in Walmart getting eaten, and then, yeah, that doesn't work out. Okay, fourth, what would you do if high school was 7 years, which increased all your school time by 3 years?
Well, that would also increase social and love lifetime. So, in that case, I would enjoy it while it lasts. I would probably take what I know from the bonus years and just combine it up with the new years that are added, because how many years are in high school? 3? 4?
4.
Yeah, 4. Yeah, I knew that. I'm smart.
You need to go to high school to learn that.
Yeah, well, I'm not in high school yet, but oh well.
Next year.
Yeah, yeah, next year. Whew.
You have a very positive attitude on that. I would not be happy.
Give it your best. That's what you have to do. Just give everything your all. Just deal with it.
I mean, college. I'm already scared because I know I have like 5 years left. And, well, technically like 4.5. But yeah.
Yeah, most likely.
I would not be happy. Oh my gosh. I like the social part of school, but all the tests and homework are just awful. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I couldn't do that. 7 more years plus like 4 more years of college. That would be terrifying.
All right, I'm going to do... Wait, no, actually,
Nope.
You're going to do...
Yep.
5. Yeah.
So number 5 would be, what would you do if you could learn one instrument instantly?
Oh.
We already discussed this a little bit.
Yeah, we kind of discussed this a little bit, and I either took the easy route or the video game reference route, and I think I'm going to go with the easy route, because video game references kind of get old. So, I would say the recorder, because it is so easy to learn, and I just don't have time to learn.
The whole point
other
is
stuff.
that you can learn a hard instrument instantly. So.
Oh, wow. Oh, then I'd play the organ.
Organ?
Yeah, like that piano thing that you see in churches. Yeah, I'd play that thing. I'd have so much fun with that. All I need is like an evil laugh, and then there you go. I'm set. I'm like the baddest guy in the world.
Well, I already play guitar and tuba, so I would probably choose piano too.
I play video games.
I've always wanted to learn piano, but it's always been too hard. And I played the tuba through the school band, and I taught myself the guitar, and piano has just always been hard for me. So that looks like it would take forever. I've tried to teach myself, and it just has not worked out. So that would definitely be my number 1. And now it's your turn.
All right, now it's my turn to read off the questions. Question number 6. What if you couldn't wake up from your scariest nightmare? Well, first of all, what is your scariest nightmare? What scares you the most?
My scariest nightmare I've probably had, which is gonna sound really stupid, but
Everyone has their fears, Jonah.
my
cool.
my scariest nightmare I've ever had, I wouldn't really consider it a nightmare, but I would consider it like the worst dream I've ever had. I've had way worse nightmares, but the worst and most unpleasant dream I've ever had was where my mom had like this table and there's a keyhole in it, and she's like, never unlock it or you'll regret it. And of course I got curious in the dream and I unlocked it, and like all those people from those people, what is it, when they have like digestion issues or something, and they're all made of pipes.
Yeah.
And they're like the pills or whatever. This thing that looked like that popped out of the table, and I was like, what? And so it just started tickling me. And I mean,
That's weird.
like, all over me. And it was awful because you had to spend like 5 hours just being tickled. And it was the worst dream I've ever had because I was like crying.
So your dream is being tickled
for hours.
by what again?
By a pipe person.
So a pipe person
just
is tickling
imagine
you.
it.
Is it a male or a female?
You can barely last like being tickled like 10 seconds. And a random thing, that'd be awful. What about you?
Well, honestly, I'm actually pretty scared of things like really fast bugs. I don't like bugs. I don't like snakes. The only bugs that they're not really bugs, but I like spiders. They're cool.
The only bugs I like is Bugsy Malone.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I don't like fast moving bugs like cockroaches and those things are disgusting.
My dad's so afraid of cockroaches. It's hilarious.
Okay, so if my scariest nightmare would be those giant cockroaches crawling in and out of my nose and brain, laying eggs inside of my brain. I just think about things like that and ugh, that's nasty.
Eh.
All right, let's go on to question number 7.
Oh.
Oh God. All right. Okay. I'm gonna try to say this with the straightest face possible. Question number 7. What if you woke up with your face covered in acne? Young pubescent nightmares. Jeez.
I would probably, if it was a school day, not go to school, definitely. And B, I'd see a dermatologist like now. Like, I just fell asleep and I woke up and I looked like Mr. Zit Face over here. And I could not go out in public like that. That'd be awful. Like, there was this kid whose face was, like, covered in acne, like, all the time. And I could not do that. Oh my gosh.
I mean, imagine how much pain it would be.
Like, everywhere you go, everyone's just like, oh my gosh, that guy has so much acne.
Yeah, your face gets itchy and you try to scratch. Oh, the pain is real, man. Ow. All right.
Well, you have to answer it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, I do. If my face was covered in acne, thank God it isn't. Not yet, I hope. Well, wait, what? Okay. Oh gosh, I would probably just like take all the money that my parents put towards college, and I'd probably like blackmail them to do a face transplant, like literally.
Hey, can you make me look like Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
Make me look beautiful.
Make me look beautiful.
Yeah, make me look handsome. All right. Question number 8. What would you do if everyone on Earth disappeared? And this question means forever. Now, for Jonah and I, we kind of relate the same way on this question because, I know some people can live without other people, and that's fine because humans are annoying. Let's face it.
I mean, if I like if just randomly everyone disappeared, like, then I would probably be like, what the heck? And then I would probably get really upset because everyone I knew and everything I had accomplished meant nothing. Like, all those years of school meant nothing. Everything you ever did right meant nothing. Everything you did wrong meant nothing, which is pretty cool. But, I mean, like, it'd be, like, pointless because you'd have nothing to strive for. No goals, no end, really. And I wouldn't go as far as killing myself. I don't think I could ever do that. I'd make the most of it, but I would be pretty emotionally damaged.
Yeah, I think I would too. Like I said before about the zombie apocalypse thing, just get as much stuff as possible. Like, everything's free now, pretty much. You can do anything. Gosh, but it'd be kind of sad though, because, I mean, like, everything you have, you can't share it with anyone.
Yep.
That would be, oh wow, that's depressing just thinking about it. Wow. Just walking down a street with a bag full of stuff you found, but you have no one to share it with.
Walking down the street, can't see my feet.
Wow.
Okay, number 9.
Alright, question number 9. What if humans couldn't talk, and all of a sudden, animals could?
I mean, if we woke up and we couldn't talk, I always say that, well, I usually talk, like, within the first 5 minutes of waking up, because most of the time I wake up, because we share a room, I'm like, Gabriel, are you awake? And, if I couldn't talk, I'd flip out. That's happened to me once, where I was sick with the swine flu in, like, 2008, when it was, like, everywhere, all around America, and, that was awful. That's the worst, like, I've ever been sick, like, throwing up everywhere. But I had this awful cough, where I coughed, like, every 5 seconds, and when I woke up that morning, when I tried to talk, I have no idea why, but when I tried to talk, it felt like my whole entire chest, like, exploded, and so I just started crying, because it hurt so bad, and when I started crying, it was, like, making noises like you were trying to talk, which made it hurt worse, which made me cry more, so it was so painful, and the only thing that helped it was eating a popsicle, which made my throat feel better and everything, and I slowly got to talk again. But I've experienced not being able to talk. Plus last year, my larynx like swelled up so much I couldn't make a word no matter how hard I tried. So yeah.
Okay, first of all, Jonah has a dog named Zero. He's a wiener dog. Literally a wiener dog.
Dachshund.
Yeah. So, I would ask him, yo, Zero. Oh, wait, no, I can't.
You can't ask him.
Dang it.
He'd stand there and he'd be like, huh.
Well, if they could read, I would write on a piece of paper, hey, Zero, why did you find so much pleasure in humping my leg that one day?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, one of those days. I think it was one of the days we were filming Dead End. Zero, he started humping my leg. I don't know why.
He's weird.
Yeah, he's weird like that.
He's like this little pervert of a ball.
Yeah. Anyway.
Even though he's neutered and everything, he still has the urge to do everything he did before. It's so weird.
Alright, and the final question. Alright, Jonah, question number 10. You were about to die, and you had to relive your life again. Would you keep everything the same way that you had it before you died, or would you change things up? And if you did change them up, how would you?
If I had to relive my whole entire life again, that includes going through, like, walking, talking, everything, reliving everything, I would most likely change things up. Because living everything all over again for 13 years, I couldn't handle that. I'd have to change something. Like, times in your life where you've done something really wrong, you would obviously try to right that wrong, and it's kind of like getting a second chance on everything, and I would take it. I mean, I know everyone's like, oh my gosh, if you mess with the past, it'll change your future, but that's like, the past never happened, technically, so you can't change what never happened, so change everything you did wrong to make it right, to make your life better in the end.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Well, I guess it's pretty obvious by now that if I were living my life, what I would do is I would live life like a good kid, be a good guy, and then once you die and you come back, live life like it's freaking Grand Theft Auto. That's what you have to do.
My gosh.
Yeah, you literally drive in cars, break into places, and live life like there's no tomorrow.
But then you would end up in the worst place. You're only 13.
No, I know, but yeah, like
you would end up with like those kids in our school, like getting expelled for selling weed and stuff.
Yeah, oh well. Thug life.
Oh my gosh, Tyler. Why wouldn't you do that? If you knew you were gonna get a second do-over, why wouldn't you do that like your first time?
Because
then you would be able to be good.
Well, I don't know. I mean, because it's just kind of boring being good all the time.
It's boring being good when you can be bad.
Yeah, why be good when you can be bad? So, yep, that's our answer, and that is our podcast.
Tune in to another episode next week, and I think it'll be every Saturday we'll post one.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to become part of the pack today, and don't forget to check out our Dead End series and all of our other short films. We're gonna be releasing a special short film for Halloween, kind of based off Five Nights Freddy's.
Yeah,
so we'll see you next week. Okay, bye.